Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another law of attraction video, which I'm really stoked about. This is my second video I'm filming today. As you guys might notice, I'm wearing the same outfit as one of my other videos that I recently just filmed. And that is because I just was editing this video and I was like, why haven't I talked about this on my channel before? This is like such an important law of attraction technique. And I was just like, I need to sit back down and film this video because this is prime information. So we're going to be talking about why the law of attraction might not be working for you, especially for those of you that it seems like the law of attraction isn't working no matter how hard you're trying for it. This is why it seems like it's not working for you and how to fix that and how to get through that and why it's doing what it's doing. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of that, which I'm very excited about. So grab a cup of tea, grab a cup of coffee, come sit down, let's have a chat about the law of attraction and talk about why it's not working for you and how to fix it, how to make law of attraction work for you. Secret is it's working for you all the time, but this is why it seems like it's not working for you, is the answers to all those deeper questions. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, starting now. All right, so let's talk about the law of attraction. So you guys are probably pretty familiar with it already. If you guys have been on my channel, if you guys have not been on my channel, basically the law of attraction is what your beliefs are in your subconscious mind about reality will always reflect back to you. You can create things with the law of attraction. You can bring in your dream life. You can manifest. It's all about manifestation. So why it might not be working for you. I get messages all the time of people saying, I have been trying to manifest this thing for X amount of time and it still hasn't happened. I haven't noticed anything happening that seems like it's going right. It seems like everything's going wrong. Let's have an example here to explain why it might be going wrong. Say you're trying to manifest your soulmates. That's a common thing that people always try to manifest. And say that every single relationship that you've been in has been with somebody who betrays your trust, is dishonest with you, or just isn't a good match. Maybe you just keep getting people that you just don't vibe with, that fall out of your life for whatever reason. And it seems like all of these people are nothing what you're actually trying to manifest. Why is that? Why does that keep happening? Is it a subconscious pattern? Blah, 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 blah. The universe is working for you, whether you want to call it the universe, whether you want to call it God, whether you want to call it your higher self or your guides or just the energy of the world, whatever you guys like to call it. The energy that you're emitting is always working for you. It's always reflecting back to you what you are putting out. If you're wanting to manifest a soulmate, maybe your current version of yourself isn't in alignment with that of what you're trying to attract. Maybe you need to go through certain obstacles that mold you into the right person to have that soulmate. So many people talk about like, oh my gosh, if I would have met this person sooner or later or whatever, I wouldn't have been the person that I am today if I didn't go through this relationship, this relationship, this relationship, and this relationship, and this relationship wouldn't have been the beautiful thing that it is today. If you're trying to manifest your soulmate, you might be unknowingly manifesting first a few bad ones in order to teach you all of the things, in order to mold you into the correct vibration and person that is able to hold the energy and match the energy of your soulmate, of the person of your dreams. If you are dreaming of a specific person, having a specific type of relationship, you are going to inevitably draw towards you experiences that help you develop into the person that you need to be in order to attain and have the thing you're trying to attract. So getting into this, a lot of us, the first thing that comes into our lives, if you're trying to attract a soulmate, the first person that comes in, we're like, you must be it. I attracted it. I did it. It is done. And then you're like, why isn't it going the way I wanted to? Why are all these bad things happening? What is going on? Oh my gosh, I need to fix this. It must be something wrong with me. It's nothing wrong with you. It's absolutely nothing wrong with you at all. This relationship may be the stepping stone that is teaching you how to become the perfect person in order to hold that specific perfect soulmate. Or if you're trying to attract a certain job, or you're trying to open up your own business and you keep running into roadblocks and you're like, I'm trying so hard to attract this amount of money or have my business go well. You are being guided because of the fact that you're trying to attract something. You are going to get reflections back to you of your current subconscious beliefs that need to be rearranged and need to be shown very prominently to you in order for you to mold yourself to becoming that person. Trust me, the universe is still working for you. God is still working for you, your higher self, and you are still on your side working for you, but you are being put through the shower to shower off all the dirt, to shower off all the grime, to get you prepped and primed to be that person that can hold that job, that amount of money, that business, that soulmate, that thing. If you got that thing right now, you might not be the type of person that can hold that energy of that thing and make it actually become what you want it to be. If you've never had a business before, tomorrow you're not going to wake up with the most perfect business of your dreams, living your dream life, buying that $10 million mansion in Malibu, doing all those things, driving your Ferrari with your soulmate. It doesn't work like that. You are going to need to develop into the person going through specific lessons, character development, in order to have the knowledge and the wisdom of somebody who has and knows what a good relationship is, somebody who knows how to handle money and how to work it in a business in order for you to attain that amount of money and buy your mansion in Malibu and do all of those things and blah, 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 blah. Hope this is making sense so far. Hope you guys are with me. So when it seems like the law of attraction isn't working for you, it actually is. It's working so divinely for you. You need to go with the flow of it. And I tell people this all the time, and this is what a lot of law of attraction people talk about. Go with the flow. Don't get upset when things go wrong. Don't allow it to waver your state. You're still manifesting your dream thing. Just go with the flow of it. Maybe that relationship's not going to work out. Maybe your first business endeavor is going to backfire. It's because you are now being taught the knowledge of what it takes to be that business owner, to be that perfect soulmate. You're being taught all of these things about how to be that perfect person so that when you get your soulmate, you are ready for them. So that when you get that $1 million business and you attain that $1 million business, you can say, I did that all on my own because I figured out how to do it. The only way that you figure out how to do something is to go through all of the things so you can learn. If you, for example, if you guys start a business and you haven't learned all the ins and outs of business and you've never faced quarrel before, and all of a sudden you have this $1 million business, and all of a sudden the first obstacle that you face is after you already have $1 million business, you might lose that immediately because you're not somebody who knows how to actually handle business, because it all just fell on your lap so perfectly. Obstacles are there and they're beautiful. Don't ever look at them as a bad thing. They are there to teach you the most important things, to have a perfect foundation. If you do not have a perfect foundation, if you guys know tarot cards at all, the Tower card is the perfect card to explain this, because the Tower, the only reason why it falls over is because it wasn't built on a solid foundation to begin with. This is why now, for example, in California, many of the buildings are built to withstand earthquakes. If we did not experience earthquakes in the past, we would have never had the knowledge to now build buildings that can withstand that. Of course, we may have never experienced a big enough one to withstand absolutely anything. Of course, that all comes with time. Wisdom and stuff comes with time. But now we have that foundation. You guys are being molded into the foundation for your dream life. So go along with the obstacles, go along with the beautiful lessons. Don't look at them as a bad thing. Don't let them ruin you. Don't let them get you upset or get you down. They're in your life to create you into the being that you are meant to be. They're creating that beautiful foundation for you. Of course, creating the foundation sometimes isn't that fun. Sometimes we have to learn some things, but you can see it as a fun thing. It's your perspective that changes everything. If you guys decide to have the perspective of this, I'm going to see this as a beautiful thing. Everything is beautiful character development. Everything is beautiful human growth. That is an awesome perspective. And in having a good perspective, when you have a good perspective, no matter what, you're going to remain in a happy state. No outside circumstance can waver or push you over or make you feel bad. Be responsible for your own happiness. Step into the happiness and just go with the flow of where life is taking you. Trust that the things that you're manifesting, they are in the works. They are coming to you. But sometimes we need to experience some of the other stuff. Like I said, in order to mold you into that being, into that person that is that character that has that life that you're trying to manifest. Because it takes a specific person, a specific level of awareness, a specific level of knowledge in order to attain the thing that you're trying to attain. And trust me, those lessons are being taught to you. So just go with the flow of them, accept them, love them, embrace them. Pretty much all human knowledge, at least for the most part, comes from the nitty-gritty experiences. That is where we learn the most. So embrace them. You are being molded into a very well-rounded human being. Love it, enjoy it, take the lessons as it comes. Look at what this is teaching you. Look at what the outer life is trying to show you. It's always trying to show you something. It's always trying to mold you into someone. Maybe it's that you need better boundaries in your life. Maybe life keeps throwing all these negative people at you because you need to have better boundaries. You need to have better self-worth. Maybe it's throwing at you to show you need to be confident in yourself. You need to see your own self-worth. You need to see your own magic. Maybe the universe is throwing you crappy situations because you need to see your own power and your own magic within. Maybe it's just teaching you important lessons about business. Maybe it's just teaching you important lessons about what to look for in the future. Maybe it's teaching you important lessons of your own personal development, all that jazz. So that is basically this lesson on why the law of attraction may not be working for you, or why it might seem like it's not working for you. Trust me, it absolutely is. It always, always, always is. Everything is a beautiful situation. Sometimes it's not so beautiful. Sometimes you're just like, oh, I don't, that's not very beautiful. But like after the fact, I promise you, a few years later, you're gonna look back on that moment. You're gonna be so thankful it happened because it created you into the person that you are today. Human growth, guys, it's a beautiful thing. Anyway, that is about all I have to say for this video. I hope that makes sense. Go along with the flow of things. Stay in a good, positive state because that way you're still in alignment towards manifesting. Of course, not every day is going to be super positive. Not every day is going to be super amazing. Some things turn out unexpectedly, and sometimes some things are out of our control. Some things turn out opposite than we expect them to be. Don't let that get you down. Of course, go through the motions of it, experience it. It's there for a reason. Embrace it, because I promise you, all the things in life develop you into the person that you're supposed to be. Set up better boundaries in your life, get yourself out of toxic situations, move along with your life, and go with the flow of where the universe is leading you. So that is my knowledge about why the law of attraction may not be working for you and how to go with the flow of it and how to fix it. How to fix it is just going with the flow of it and keeping your desires in mind. Don't ever lose track of them. Just know, like, hey, I'm still manifesting this. I'm still on the road to this. I'm just going through the development stage. There's a development stage that goes along with it. Go with the flow of that. And you are on your way to your manifestations, to your dream life. Hope that answers a lot of questions for you guys. I'm going to take a sip of coffee because I really want a sip of coffee right now. But yes, hope that makes so much sense for you guys. Love you guys so much. If you have any more questions about the law of attraction, stuff like that, please leave them down below. I'd love to answer them or make a future video on these topics that you guys might be wondering. Love you guys so much. I'm sending you guys all my good vibes. Hope you guys have an amazing day, month, year, and life, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.